Mr. P's letter to his brother Ruduboy. My dear brother Paul, just like I have told you many times, I am not in competition with you or anyone else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group we created and built together speaks volumes. In your recent interviews, you claim to have written and sung 99% of all P-Square songs and discredited me by saying that our song with T.I., Ejaya Joe, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using YouTube views to discredit me once again. You never acknowledged the other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo. More Than a Friend, Shakini, Say Your Love, Gimme Dat, Senorita, IGBEDU, and a few others. Were these songs also considered failures? Whenever I spoke in interviews about P-Square, I always used we and us because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it's always me and me, even when I'm right next to you. It's like I never existed. Brother, none of us are the most talented artists in the world, but you don't understand that God gave us that talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you chose to turn Africa's most awarded and decorated music group into a laughingstock again. One thing you need to understand clearly is that fans didn't fall in love with P-Square because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that came from our combined effort, the two of us. P-Square was a force, and fans fell in love with P-Square because of our uniqueness and unity. We are both talented, no doubt, and I have often praised you in our interviews for your songwriting ability. I have also praised everyone who has ever written a song for us or even for me as Mr. P. But instead of showing my gratitude for my kind words, you seem to find satisfaction in rubbing them in my face, forgetting that it is by the grace of God that we have come this far. Rather than join me in reclaiming our #1 spot in the music industry, you have chosen to team up with Jude to claim the #1 spot in the P-Square group. Always looking for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. You always claim to be the songwriter, composer, producer, singer, choreographer of P-Square. In fact, you are everything, including the video director, the band, the promoter, the manager, even the choreographer. You are the writer and finisher of P-Square. In fact, I crush you 100% of everything instead of the 99% you claim. I blame myself for not responding to your tweet claims in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all the songs of P-Square. I did not respond to these false claims for the sake of peace as advised by my family and friends, and now I am paying dearly for it. So bro, let me ask you, is Ruduboy or Mr. P bigger and more successful than P-Square today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like P-Square used to? Are we topping the world music charts with our songs as sole artists? Do we command the crowd and entertain a massive audience like P-Square? I often wonder, what do you really gain by disrespecting and putting me down all the time? You disrespected my wife, disrespected my family, disrespected my talent, disrespected my ideas, and even took Jude's side when he was clearly trying to repress me. Now I feel like you've gone even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me by making them think I'm jealous of you. You've done everything you can to make the fans hate me, but guess what? They'll never hate me. Instead, they'll hate us both because we disappointed and failed them. I hope you're happy now. I sincerely wish you nothing but the best, my brother. As for those who believe these lies and false narratives and come to my page to drop negative comments, I understand because you have been fed the wrong narrative for a long time. Let me focus and do my music quietly. As for the EFCC case, I will address it before the end of the day. Stay tuned. Peace Victory Hand Medium Dark Skin Tone Peter Okoye.